From your most watched, most trusted weather source, here's your certified, most accurate First Alert forecast.
Got some cold tonight, but we continue to watch the weekend. A lot more cold air. That's something we don't really need to ignore. Yes, we're watching for a winter storm this weekend, but the cold is going to be just as important because once we fall from 60s, maybe in some spots on Thursday, 40s and rainy on Friday, then we get into the really cold stuff, probably below freezing late Friday night, early Saturday, and then temperatures struggle to get back above freezing. There'll be some on the coast, especially on Sunday, that might get back above freezing, limiting just how much ice could fall. But then notice temperatures don't get much warmer. We may struggle to get above freezing at times heading into next week, even as the sunshine returns. And notice we've got a lot of different precipitation from Friday all the way through Monday morning when the storm system starts to exit. Now, over the next couple of days, these winter storm watches will start to get closer to the Carolinas. Probably Thursdays when we expect some to be issued for us. Then winter storm warnings will follow, and those will probably start to get issued for us heading into our Friday. And that's when we expect to really have a better grasp of this system. The cold's locked in, strong winter storm signal. Not worried about that. I think the biggest change in the forecast will come from the precipitation type, and that'll still change with the track. The more south this system goes, better chance of more of us seeing snow and staying snow. The more north it maybe tracks, that puts us more in the ice range, and we're kind of in the ice range already. So don't know if it could get any icier than it kind of looks. Here's kind of an broad outlook between now and Saturday and Sunday. The better chances for snow going to be to the north, going to be the northwest. Now some of these areas you're going to see snow. It's just going to change over to ice at some point. Once you get down to the coast, no snow, probably a mix of ice and rain. And there might be a few places in Carteret, down East Carteret, the Outer Banks especially, maybe portions of Dare Hyde that stay rain 90% of the time and just get a little bit of ice. We'll just have plain old rain, a sprinkle possible for down East Carteret, portions of Dare Hyde heading into Wednesday night. That storm system really doesn't get its act together until it's well offshore. Friday, it's going to be colder, but it's going to be above freezing, so it's not going to do anything other than lightly rain. All of this is going to be the problem. Now, a lot of times we have to wait for the storm systems to develop east of the Appalachian Mountains. Not the case this time. This is going to be a full-fledged winter storm, snow, ice, rain, well before it gets to us. So we see this storm system take off and then it starts to get to us. One thing to watch on Saturday is how fast precipitation gets here. Some model data starts us off right away with a snow and sleet mix, and other data gives us a window in the morning for some last minute preparations, but I would not wait till Saturday for those last minute preparations. Sunday morning, warmer air tries to push in, maybe changing us some to rain, but keeping at least half of us under ice and snow. More ice than snow as the snow gets pushed to the north. Maybe one more final push of a wintry mix Sunday night as colder air comes in. So not too worried about Friday night. Even as we drop below freezing, we'll stay mostly dry. It's the weekend. Saturday, conditions start to go downhill, probably later in the day, but it's so cold. Even if we start to get light snow around lunchtime or before lunchtime, it's going to cause some issues. We're dry tonight, but we are very cold. And so far in 2026, we are 3 for 3, about to be 4 for 4 on weekends, having some type of precipitation. It's been rain, but this weekend looks to kind of potentially be all four modes of precipitation: snow, freezing rain, sleet, and rain.
Yeah, the snow, not so bad. It's just the ice and the sleet, and then the continued cold temperatures that make it bad.
Yeah, sleet compacts, and it's very hard to clear, especially when it stays cold. Freezing rain just freezes everything, and that's where we get the worst of the power outages.
All right, we'll continue to watch it. Thanks, Zach.